Oh, also, talking about himbos,
nope.
I have Pringles.
No.
Today, I bought mystery flavored Pringles, and I'm going to have
Do I win $10,000? Decode the mystery flavor for a chance to win 10,000.
So, Joe, the ass man Rilla, is gonna taste some Pringles and tell me what the flavor is.
Potato crisps. 5.5 ounces. Hun, we just ate.
Why did you throw it all the way over there? You're not gonna eat the whole thing.
I was hoping it would make a loud sound. I should have thrown out the mic.
What's the flavor, hun? Crunch it in the mic. While you contemplate on what flavor it is, I'm gonna start this next level.
I think it's that, like, sour cream.
It definitely tastes like a loaded potato. Yeah. Like, it has a bit of the sour cream, and it has, like, a bit of that artificial bacon flavor. Like, that's maybe like a Caesar salad.
That ain't the taste of bacon. If it was the taste of bacon, I would have spit it out.
No, it has that bacon taste. Like,
oh, by the way, add this to the wiki. I hate bacon.
Really?
I despise it.
That's so weird.
I don't know how people can eat it.
I don't know how people can eat it.
Exactly. Anyways, put in the comments on how bad of a person I am for not liking bacon, even though it saves pigs.
You want some hand sanitizer for your greasy fingies?
Maybe. Do I have some? No.
It's over here. We're taking a hand sanitizer break. Yeah. Slather it on you.
Just have some, like, type of commercial break or something.
No, we are putting the hand sanitizer slathering on. That's probably gonna spike the mic. Slime girls. Did you know that a stray slime girl came up to your door last night? What? What? Stop doing that.
By the way, we bought a Munchlax plush for like $10 at GameStop.
Yes, it is very cute, and I will burn it in front of Joey.
No, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, not for long. He'll have some competition with the Freddy Freaker and Bird plushes. And then there'll be a Toy Story Battle Royale.
We should burn Freddy Freaker.
No, we're gonna have him slowly hanging from the wall by his neck.
We should just have that as a video on our channel, and then I'm sure
just like a cursed video, and it's just Freddy Freaker hanging from the ceiling.
And that's what gets us a lot of views and subscribers.
Like, I know Freddy Freaker became popular because of Oni plays, but like, I could swear I've seen him before. Like, I think it was an episode of, like, here's a really old show, Web Soup, back when it was on G4. Oh, talking about cute things and harm. The other day, when Joey came home, I was like, hey Joey, how was your day? And he slumps into the room, he's like, my Digimon died.
I left it at home because I didn't think it would... I didn't know, like, when Digimon die. I mean, what is it? The last time I played with...
You left him at his own feces. That's the worst way to go. I'm calling, like, Digimon Protective Services.
I made sure he was still asleep and there was no poop in his frickin' bed when he was sleeping when I left for work.
I guess for context, Joey got himself an OG Digimon that got re-released.
Digivice. I don't even know if it's called the Digivice. Like, it just says Digimon on the box.
They started calling it Digivices when the anime started.
Yeah, well, anyways, this is brick. Type of a thing.
Yeah, it's not like the newer ones that were popularized because of the anime.
Yeah. Mind you, like, I started out with the D3s, which is ironically the second one. Because I forget why they called it the D3s.
Is it because, like, they had Digimon with 3 tits?
Yes. By the way, people, put down in the comments why you think they called it the D3. Only wrong comments will be accepted.
You know what was a really weird virtual, like, pet thing? Like, scanners, I think they were called. I forget what they are. But they were monsters that you get for scanning barcodes of random products.
I vaguely remember something like that.
Is this the beginning? Fuck, I hate the stage. Ah, fuck you.
But yeah, when I was a kid I had that Digivice, and when I found out that my friends didn't have like a Digivice or whatever, and I felt sort of lonely with it, my parents buy me a second one because I was lonely. And like
yeah, you're like the single child that got everything growing up.
Yes, that you keep on reminding people.
Well, just that's funny because you always hear like the trope of, oh, you're a single child, you probably had like everything because your parents had like a single income just for you.
Yeah, basically.
It must be nice to be a kid with a family that's like, oh, how are we gonna spend this money? I guess this child wants some things.
Exactly. But yeah.
Let's have a kid specifically just to spend all this money because, like, what are we gonna do with it?
Yeah, they were prepared. So.
God, I hate the stage.
Cool.
Well, what makes these, like, extra modes harder is the fact that they only give you, like, 3 hearts. Mm-hmm. While, like, the main game, it's sort of a Zelda thing where you collect heart pieces.
Yeah.
By the time you get to, like, this stage, you're, like, loaded with, like, 50 hearts, while in a other mode, you're just stuck with 3. Talk about our modes, if any of you guys want us to play the Shantae modes, or just the main game itself, like, let us know.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be playing another mode.
Well, they have the outfits. There's one based off My Switch Force that's pretty fun, because, like, they remix the levels so they have, like, the My Switch Force blocks that you could switch.
Yeah, that's cool. And plus, we'll be playing Shantae 5 whenever that comes out.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, since we were talking about Digivices, do you want to be like one of the few YouTubers that actually talk about the Pokemon Mini?
Oh yeah, you owned one of those. So yeah, for those who don't know, there was an exclusive handheld console for Pokemon called the Pokemon Mini. It came with its own cartridges, its own game library, and it was like, I guess, smaller than like the Game Boy and the...
Basically, it was smaller than the Game Boy Micro.
Yeah. It was a really small console, black and white visuals, had exclusive games made for it, and it's really elusive.
Me and my dad would go to New York just for the Pokemon Center. We went there twice before the Pokemon Center started transitioning into Nintendo World.
Oh, I didn't know, and I thought Nintendo World came first. I didn't know it was, like, exclusively a Pokemon Center first and foremost.
Oh no, you can still see, well, at least the last time I was there, it's still, like, like, it keeps on getting smaller every time I go into Nintendo World, but they, have Pokemon
That's because
Center.
they got rid of the national dex. It just keeps getting smaller.
Exactly. Old Pokemon days, they would just bring everything over and translate it, you know, for America. But nowadays, if you go on the Pokemon Center for America, we only get, like, at maximum 1/3 of the products that Japan gets, like, in comparison. And it's very depressing. It shows how much that, like, they think that Americans don't really care. Because legit, the first time I went to the Pokemon Center was when Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby were coming out. And my dad hated it so much because it was a 95-degree day or something. And legit, we didn't know, like... he thought he was planning really well by like... Okay, so Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby is coming out in 2 weeks. So let's go 2 weeks before it's coming out, alright? Cool, let's do that. Guess what they do exactly 2 weeks before it comes out?
What did they do?
They do an early release.
Oh, God. So you guys are in the midst of like Pokemon fucking fever.
Yeah.
Fucking you and your dad are trampled to a pulp by fucking, what was it, Diamond and Pearl?
No, it was Ruby and Sapphire, and it's just like.
And then fucking Groudon comes from the ground and fucking kills everyone.
Because of the freaking heat. But yeah, just like, what is it? So, my dad already.
Like, did Nintendo approve of this, or were they like...
Yeah, Nintendo had to approve. But the thing is that like,
son, we're gonna go to Pokemon Center before it gets popular again.
But yeah, just, oh my god, it was like super hot, and I even asked Dad, like, can we get the game early? And he's just like, no, we already pre-ordered online at this, like, random toy store that... online toy store that was popular at the time, and, like... What is it, a year after Ruby and Sapphire came out, we could already pre-order Diamond and Pearl, and they had this random fake-ass box art of Jirachi and Celebi for Diamond and Pearl for the DS. It was so weird. Like, I legit thought the legendaries were for some reason going to be Jirachi and Celebi because of that damn site that my dad pre-ordered those games on.
It sounds like a bootleg site.
It wasn't really, because, what is it, legit, we got actual official, like, additional stuff for, like, when...
Or at least fucking the toy company got, like... Or at least fucking the toy company got their pictures from a bootleg site.
Right, well, it's not just that, because, what is it, when Pokemon Emerald came out, on that same site, my dad pre-ordered it on there, and, what is it, I had to wait another, like, week for it to come in, because it came in a little bit late, and my dad was getting really pissed off, because I was getting really sad. But the thing was that,
oh man, now I have the only thing I can play with now is everything else that my parents can't afford.
Man,
my Digivices, my Pokemon Minis, my Pikachu N64.
Shut up. But yeah, what is it? When it did come, it came with, like, you know, it came with, like, this Pokemon Center, Pokemon Emerald, little notebook that I used as, like, a phone book for my friends. And then I sort of just, like, doodled in it and stuff like that. Do you want to pause here and then we can skip?
Okay, just finish your story, and then we'll do a little skip. We'll keep it recording, and then we'll do a little fast forward.
Okay, so basically Pokemon Emerald came with all this cool stuff. Cool? I'll find it some way, somehow. Just post an image. Okay, so... yeah.
We're gonna hit the fast forward button. Going hyperspeed in 3, 2... Fuck. I know, I'm just fucking going insane because of this level. And
why are you going so close with spiders?
Like, fucking, there's some points to get to the exit, I have to jump over them, and they have an attack that specifically attacks you upwards.
Well, why are you getting so close? Why not just bombard
them? I just fucking...
blues?
Because they block them. Like, at this point in the game, they expect you, like, oh, you have, like, the elephant, you have all these magic spells, but in every other mode, it's like, oh, you have a, Wooloo. I finally made it to the end. Don't these fucking dumb whores know how hard this level is? Fuck them. No, don't fuck them. They're spiders. Gross.
They'll bite your heads off.
You're thinking of praying mantises.
No. Adventure Time confirms that female spiders will bite off male spiders' heads after intercourse.
Why not eat a sexy part? Like the genitals.
Yeah. Never know. But yeah, anyways.
So you know lions leave genitals for the last part to eat of an animal?
Because it's the tastiest.
I don't know. Now, finish off your Pokemon story before I have a stroke.
I somehow convinced my dad in a very long line, waiting for all these people to get their Ruby and Sapphires, that, Ultimate Garnet, by the way, which was Emerald. No. But yeah. So, because we were in such a long line, we already had, like, bags full of, like, I don't know, maybe 2 bags full. That was probably, like, $200 worth of stuff. That, like, I saw the Pokemon Mini, and he was instantly like, no. And I'm just like, but, and he's just like, where's your Digivice? And I actually, ironically, had it on me. So I'm just...
Well, at least you took care of your things as a kid.
Did I, though? Did I?
VR1 slowly drowning in fudge.
There was always, like, because I had the 2 Digivice, even though I had 2, there was always one that was like, 50% of the time, the other one was missing. It was just somewhere, and I wouldn't know where it is, and then, like, sometimes my friends would just be like, hey, I want to play with the Digivice, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know where the second one is. And then they're just like, what? Take better care of your stuff, and I'm just like, well, shut up. Get one. And then maybe we can actually play together. But yeah, anyways. So because I showed him my Digivice, he was just like, alright, whatever, it shows that you actually really like this damn thing. And
it shows that you were responsible somewhat for a child of 6 to 11 years old.
Exactly. Well, this time it was more like, actually no, it would be 6 to 11. But yeah, so
I think for a lot of like childhood stories, it's always 6 to 11 years old.
Yeah.
Like wherever someone's telling a story from their childhood, guarantee 6 to 11.
Exactly.
Also, Squid Baron.
Yeah. But yeah, on top of that, like, it was in a very nice display, and when we actually had to ask for it, I sort of remember the, like, clerk, like, being, like, so aggravated at me wanting specifically the Pokemon Mini because they had to open up the damn shelf glass thing and they had to talk
like,
to...
fucking, they're already dealing with these frantic, like...
Ruby and Sapphire people,
and then
that's literally taking up like 3, like the line was literally 3 blocks worth.
Really?
It was legit like as if we were going to E3 type long lines by what I remember. And they were even giving out free Pokemon plastic fans to people. And my dad reapplied sunblock on me like 2 times. And mind you, he's not that anal about, like, sunblock. But yeah, just, yeah, he had to, like, get the manager or something to open up the frickin' display, with the key
and, like,
everything.
the person behind the clerk is like, man, all these Pokemon people are annoying. At least no one's making us unlock the elaborate Pokemon mini case today.
I didn't know.
And then there you go, fucking 6 to 11-year-old ass waltz up and like, oh, I want the Pokemon Mini. And then they have to go to a back room where it's full of Indiana Jones-esque traps to get to the fucking Mini.
I feel like this should be like an animatic or something. But yeah, it was just such a hassle to get it, and then, like, I don't know if this part was a hassle, but, like, I wanted this Pokemon ukulele.